Welcome back to Burning River Bushcraft. Today we're going to be taking a look at SurvivorCord. So what the heck is SurvivorCord? Well, SurvivorCord is paracord. So this is a military spec paracord which has about 7 jillion uses in a survival situation. Paracord is something I carry with me in all of my kits. Urban kit, wilderness kit, you name it, I'm going to have paracord. But this ups the ante on standard 550 paracord. This actually has 3 added strands to it. So you have the outer jacket, you've got your 7 inner strands that can be broke down into smaller cordage yet, but there's also fishing line, there's a 25-pound test monofilament fishing line, you've got a 30-gauge utility wire, and there's a waterproof fire cord in here as well. This is a 100-foot roll, and it weighs only 13 ounces. The diameter on it is 5/32 of an inch. And the tensile strength is actually 620 pounds. This has a Velcro keeper on it, and that is really handy because this is going to be something that you're going to be using and putting in your kit. So as this roll deplenishes, you're going to be able to keep it tight and keep the bulk of your spool together. Let me take the Velcro keeper off, and I'll show you what's so special about this SurvivorCord. So SurvivorCord is available in a lot of different colors. Most of the time I choose a more neutral earth tone type color. I'd rather blend in most of the time. But especially on a lanyard, I like a high visibility color. It lets me mark camp. It lets me set an item down and not really worry about losing it. And if I choose to kind of be more subdued in certain situations, I can always swap this out. Anytime I have limited cordage, like a lanyard, this is exactly what I want to have with me. I want to have the most functional piece of cordage available. So the main purpose of SurvivorCord for me is always just going to be using it like regular cordage first. And it does just that. This serves the function 100% like normal paracord. You really can't tell the difference. Now, this is just like standard paracord that you can break it down. So in the case of SurvivorCord, this is like a 620 tensile strength. But then I can break this down as well. So I've got the jacket, which is usable, and then I've got 7 inner strands. This is what's so cool about SurvivorCord. I've got regular paracord, then I can break that down and use the inner strands. I can use the outer jacketing, but I've got 3 added strands here. So this is a 30-gauge utility wire. So I can use that to snare, I can use that to repair items, I can use that to help me make some fishing items. And then speaking of fishing, right here, this is 25-pound test monofilament. So the third strand that's been added, in addition to the monofilament and the brass wire, is a waxed jute cordage to help me make fire. Now this is a complete game changer. I've taken something that I've always carried in my kit, which is paracord, and I've upgraded it to SurvivorCord. Now with that SurvivorCord, I've added a method to snare game or repair items. I've added fishing line to help me feed myself, and the wax jute to help me make a fire is definitely potentially life-saving. I'll tear down some of this cordage and I'll spin the camera around and show you how well this stuff works. So here's the full breakdown. In an emergency, you're able to take this apart. You can use just this jacketing. Then I've got my 7 inner strands, and the inner strands can actually be broken down as well. So this is 3-ply. And you can see you can just keep going with this stuff. You can get it down to dental floss size if needed. And you can do that with regular paracord, but this is what you don't have with regular paracord. So you see how fine a brass wire that is. That is going to be perfect for a small game snare. So here's our fishing line. So this is 25-pound test monofilament. So you're able to craft with this as well. You could sew with this, but obviously its main purpose is going to be catching fish. And then here is our wax jute line. So let me break this down. I'll make a little bird's nest and I'll show you how well it burns. So in just a few minutes I was able to process that jute twine down, and that's going to be plenty to hit with a ferro rod. Now with fall coming up, it's a really good idea to go through the kit that you've been carrying all summer and upgrade it for the colder months ahead. And what better time to add SurvivorCord to your kit? This will replace one item, the paracord that you're normally carrying with you, and you've big time upgraded it. This is better cordage. This helps you make a fire. This will help you snare game, repair items, and catch fish. Now, if this is the kind of thing you like to see, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment in the comment box, and ring the bell to be notified of my latest videos. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at burningriverbushcraft. I also teach outdoor classes at outdoorcord.com. Now, I am a Titan Survival affiliate, so you can use my affiliate link, head over there and check them out. Till next time, this has been Jamie Boggs with Burning River Bushcraft. See you soon.